Homemade chicken parmesan. Easy, cheap, and so good. Keep watching. I'll show you how I made it. So first, I'm going to start off by preparing the marinara sauce. Now, you can buy it in a jar or you can make it homemade. So today, I'm going to make it homemade. I'm chopping up a medium onion. Okay, y'all, so I really love garlic, so I'm using 4 cloves. Let me just chop that up. Ooh. So now I am going to saute the onion and garlic. I'm gonna start off with a few tablespoons of olive oil. Swish that on around and make sure it's hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the onion first. And I'm gonna just cook these until they get soft. Don't add the garlic yet because you don't want the garlic to burn. So the onions have been cooking for about 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic. Oh, it smells so good in here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some crushed tomatoes, and I have this 28 ounce of crushed tomatoes here. Okay, let's stir that around. Now I'm gonna add some spices. I have here the salt, and this is about a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of oregano. Bring this to a boil, and then I'm gonna just turn it down and let it simmer for a while, probably for about 15 minutes. Okay, y'all, so this sauce has been cooking for about 20 minutes actually. Oh, it smells so good. You know what? You can't tell me I'm not in Italy somewhere. Woo. Let me give it a quick stir. And I'm gonna add some basil to it. That's about a tablespoon of fresh basil. Stir that around. And then this is done pretty much. So I'm gonna set this to the side. Okay, so the chicken that I'm using are the chicken breast cutlets, and this is 4 of them. So this is about the equivalent of 2 large chicken breasts if you wanted to use those and fillet those. So I'm going to season them with some salt and pepper. And I have to have flavor, so I'm gonna add a little garlic powder too. I like flavor. Black pepper right there. All right, and I'm gonna flip them over and do the same thing to the other side. So this is my little makeshift station. So here I have about a cup of flour, and I mixed some salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and I'm gonna just mix that around. I have 3 eggs here that I already beat, and here I have about a cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm using the Italian breadcrumbs, and I have about a half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna mix that together as well. That looks good. So first, we're gonna get the chicken. Grab a piece, put it in the flour first. Y'all see that? Always making a mess, I swear. Okay, so I'm dipping in the flour. Lightly coat it. Put it in the egg next. Take it out of there. Put it in the breadcrumb mixture. Make sure that it is coated. I'm gonna turn it over because I want to make sure that it is on both sides, and pat it down in there so everything is nice and coated. So I finished coating all the chicken breasts, and we're getting ready to fry these babies up. All right, so I have about 3 tablespoons of olive oil here in this pan. It's nice and hot. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken breast. I'll probably just be able to cook 2 at a time. Yep. So we're just gonna let these cook for a few minutes on each side. Okay, so our chicken has been cooking for about 4 minutes on this one side. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. Ooh, it's looking crispy. I'm gonna let this other side cook for about 4 minutes as well. Okay, so the chicken is done cooking on both sides. I'm gonna move it to the side. Get it out the way. All right, so y'all, that's the chicken. It is done. Here I have a casserole dish, or just a baking dish, whatever you want to call it, that I'm gonna put it in. I have my sauce here, and it is pretty tasty. So this is what we're gonna do. Let me move that over closer. So I have a ladle here. You can use a spoon, whatever you want to use. And I'm gonna put some of it on the bottom of this dish and spread it around. I'm gonna grab my chicken. Place it. I didn't mean to plop it like that, but hey, I'm gonna place it here on top of the marinara. Oh, I should have got a bigger dish. Okay, let me work my magic. Just scoot that over. Something is just gonna have to overlap. It'll be all right. Get some more marinara. And put it over each piece. Y'all, this looks and smells amazing already. Ooh, I hope I can't remember if I told you all yet to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And I have some mozzarella cheese. I do not measure cheese. I think it's a sin to measure cheese. Just kidding. But I really don't like measuring cheese. But I have some shredded mozzarella that I'm gonna put here on each piece in the middle. And voila. Let me add some more to him. He looks a little neglected. All right. So I'm gonna cook this uncovered for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I do have some spaghetti boiling, the thin spaghetti, and I'm gonna sit this on top of that. So you can use whatever noodles that you would like. The chicken parm is ready, y'all. Ooh, would you look at that? Fresh out the oven. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sprinkle it with some fresh parsley. And I'm gonna just get some of these. Add them to my plate. Okay, I'm about to cut off in it, y'all. You can spoon some more sauce over it if you want to. Sprinkle with a little bit more parsley. And there you go. Chicken parm. Okay, I had to add a little bit more sauce to mine. Let me take off in it. Let's see. Okay. Get into it. The chicken is cooked to perfection. Let me blow it, y'all. This is hot. See, if you see steam coming from that? It's hot. Okay. Y'all give this recipe a try. This is really good. I'm sure your family will like it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And until next time, simply me, Toya B, signing out. Peace.